What happens when you take 3 of the biggest, most hyped AI side hustles that everyone is talking about online, cram them all into one single day, and actually see which one makes you cold hard cash? Well, guess what? I did exactly that. I put my entire day, my focus, my everything into these AI hustles to see if the hype is real, or if it's all just a bunch of internet talk. We're talking about pushing the limits here, people. In the next few minutes, I'm not just going to tell you what I did, I'm going to show you everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, the surprisingly awesome, and yes, the epic fails. We're diving deep into what actually worked, what was a complete waste of time, and most importantly, which of these AI side hustles put the most money in my pocket after just 24 intense hours. You won't believe some of these results, I promise you that. So if you're sitting there wondering if you can actually make money with AI, or if you're just looking for the fastest, most efficient way to get started without wading through all the nonsense, then this video is your golden ticket. I've done the hard work, I've run the experiments, and I'm laying it all out for you. Consider this your ultimate shortcut to AI riches. Let's go. Alright, first up, we're diving headfirst into the world of ChatGPT content writing. Everyone says this is the easiest way to make quick money with AI, so I had to put it to the test. The plan was simple. Offer blog posts, email scripts, website copy, you name it, on platforms like Fiverr and Reddit where people are desperate for content. I wasn't going to spend hours crafting perfect prose. Oh no, I was going to let ChatGPT do the heavy lifting, generating full articles and scripts in mere minutes. This is the ultimate speed run for content creation, people. My strategy was to go wide. I wasn't just going to sit back and wait for orders. I was going to actively pitch. I found 15 potential clients, people looking for exactly what I could offer, and I sent them personalized messages. I told them I could deliver high-quality content super fast, thanks to my AI assistant. Some were skeptical, some were intrigued, but the key was volume and speed. I needed to get those gigs, and I needed them now. This wasn't about building a long-term writing career in 24 hours, it was about seeing if AI could generate immediate income. And you know what? It actually worked. Out of those 15 pitches, I landed 3 small gigs almost immediately. One was a set of social media posts, another was a short blog article, and the third was an email sequence. ChatGPT spat out the first drafts, I did some quick edits to make them sound a bit more human and tailored, and bam! Sent them off to the clients. The speed was absolutely insane. I'm talking about work that would normally take hours, done in under 30 minutes per gig. The whole process for this first hustle, from finding clients to delivering the final product and getting paid, took me about 2 hours. That's it. 2 hours of focused effort. And the grand total made from these 3 small AI-powered writing gigs? A very respectable $120. Boom! $120 in the bank, just like that. It's definitely not life-changing money, but for 2 hours of work leveraging AI, that's a pretty sweet return. Now here's the real talk. It's easy, yes, but it's also super competitive. There are tons of people offering similar services, so you need to be fast, you need to be aggressive with your pitching, and you need to know how to stand out. If you can nail your pitch and deliver quickly, ChatGPT content writing is a totally viable way to make some quick cash. You're not going to get rich overnight, but it's a solid starting point for anyone looking to dip their toes into AI money-making. The key takeaway here is that the barrier to entry is low, but the ceiling for quick small jobs is also relatively low, unless you can scale up your client acquisition massively. For this 24-hour challenge though, $120 in 2 hours is a win in my book. It proved that AI can indeed translate to immediate earnings if you approach it with the right strategy. On to the next hustle. Next up on our AI side hustle roller coaster, we're diving into the creative world of Midjourney and Etsy. I've seen so many videos about people making passive income selling AI-generated art, so I had to see if it was legit or just internet fantasy. The concept is amazing. Use Midjourney to create stunning, unique digital art, list it on Etsy, and then potentially make sales while you sleep. Zero upfront cost for the art itself, just pure AI creativity unleashed. This felt like it could be huge. So, I fired up Midjourney, and let me tell you, that thing is a rabbit hole of awesomeness. I started experimenting with different prompts, trying to create designs that would look incredible as wall art. I focused on a few popular niches: abstract landscapes, futuristic cityscapes, and some quirky animal portraits. The goal wasn't just to make pretty pictures, but to create something people would actually want to buy and hang on their walls. I spent a good chunk of time refining prompts, upscaling images, and making sure the quality was top-notch. After a couple of hours of intense AI art generation, I had 5 designs that I was genuinely proud of. They looked professional, unique, and definitely eye-catching. The next step was getting them onto Etsy. I created mock-ups of the art on virtual walls to help buyers visualize them, wrote compelling descriptions, with a little help from ChatGPT of course, and set my prices. I decided on $20 per digital download, which felt like a fair price point for unique AI art. Then, I hit publish and waited. This is where the passive part comes in, but also the patience part. Unlike the instant gratification of the ChatGPT gigs, with Etsy, you list your product, and then it's a waiting game. You're relying on people to find your art, love it, and then make a purchase. For this 24-hour challenge, I wasn't expecting a flood of sales, but I was hopeful. I checked my Etsy store obsessively, probably more than I should have, haha. Every notification chime made my heart jump. And then, it happened. Within the 24-hour window I made 2 sales. 2 different people bought 2 of my Midjourney designs at $20 each. That's $40 people. $40 for art that an AI helped me create, listed on a platform that does most of the selling for you. It might not sound like a fortune compared to the ChatGPT hustle, but think about the implications. This is potentially passive income. I did the work once, and now those listings can keep selling over and over again. The beauty of this hustle is its scalability. While it was slower to get the first sales compared to direct client work, the long-term potential is massive. Imagine having hundreds or even thousands of these AI art pieces listed on Etsy, each one a tiny little money-making machine working for you 24/7. It takes time to build that portfolio, but the effort is front-loaded. Create once, sell forever. That $40 felt amazing because it represented a different kind of win, the start of a potential passive income stream. Chapter 3. Hustle number 3. YouTube automation with AI, the long game or a quick fail. For our third and final AI side hustle in this insane 24-hour challenge, we're tackling the beast that is YouTube automation. This is the one that gets so much hype, creating faceless YouTube channels using AI for scripts, voiceovers, and even video editing, all with the dream of raking in that sweet, sweet ad revenue. Could I actually create and launch a potentially viral video using only AI tools in under 90 minutes? Challenge accepted. This was going to be a speed run of epic proportions. I decided to use a combination of AI tools to make this happen. For the video idea, I looked at trending topics that could be easily explained or listed. Then I used an AI script generator similar to ChatGPT but more specialized for video to whip up a script. Next came the voiceover. This is where ElevenLabs came in, creating a surprisingly natural-sounding AI voice. For visuals, I turned to Pictory, which can take a script and automatically find relevant stock footage and images, and even add text overlays. It's like having a whole production team in your browser. The process was incredibly streamlined. Script generation about 15 minutes. AI voiceover 10 minutes. Pictory generating the video with visuals around 30 minutes. Then some minor tweaks, adding some AI-generated background music, and boom! A full faceless YouTube video ready to go in well under my 90-minute target. I picked a topic that was currently buzzing online, uploaded the video, optimized the title, description, and tags, again with a little AI help for keywords, and scheduled it to go live. The feeling of creating a whole video so fast was pretty mind-blowing. Now, unlike the other 2 hustles, YouTube automation isn't about instant cash. You don't get paid the moment you upload a video. It's all about the long game, getting views, attracting subscribers, and eventually, hopefully, getting monetized. So for this 24-hour challenge, the money made was 0. But that doesn't mean it was a fail. Not by a long shot. This hustle is an investment of time for future returns, and the initial results were actually super promising. Within the 24-hour period after the video went live, it had already racked up 1,000 views. That's incredible for a brand new video on a channel with 0 prior content. On top of that, it gained 3 new subscribers. It might seem small, but it's a start. It shows that the AI-generated content was engaging enough to get clicks and even a few loyal followers. This is the foundation. If I could do this once, I could do it again and again consistently. The path to monetization on YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. While I didn't hit that in 24 hours, obviously the initial traction was a massive green light. It showed that with consistency, using these AI tools to rapidly produce content is a viable strategy for building a monetizable YouTube channel. So, No instant cash, but a huge amount of potential. This is the hustle that could, over time, generate significant, fairly passive income. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but AI just gave us rocket shoes for that marathon. The results are in. Which AI hustle reigns supreme? So, after an absolutely insane 24 hours of grinding, testing, and pushing AI to its limits, which hustle came out on top? Well, if we're talking about pure, cold, hard cash made within that single day, the undisputed champion is ChatGPT content writing, bringing in $120. That's instant money for focused work. But if we're looking at long-term potential and scalability, YouTube automation, even with $0 earned on day one, showed incredible promise with those 1,000 views and new subscribers. And let's not forget the dark horse, Midjourney art on Etsy, which brought in $40 and represents the dream of truly passive income. But here's the real secret, the biggest takeaway from this entire experiment. The best AI side hustle isn't about which one made the most money in 24 hours for me. The real win, the thing that truly matters, is figuring out what fits your individual time commitment, your unique skills, and your ultimate financial goals. Are you looking for quick cash now, or are you building an asset for the future? Each of these hustles caters to a different need, a different style, a different ambition. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and that's where you come in. If you want me to dive even deeper into any one of these AI side hustles, maybe a full week dedicated to ChatGPT or a month-long Etsy challenge or even trying to get that AI YouTube channel monetized, then you know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next, and most importantly, drop your favorite AI tool or the hustle you're most excited about in the comments below. Let's build your AI income together, one smart strategic move at a time. Let's go!